Hello. How are you
Hello.
on this wonderful evening?
Oh, great. I'm not a fan of nighttime recordings.
I'm not either. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'm not, but like I just got home from work at 7 o'clock, so I don't know. I feel like I'm still like ready to
Yeah,
go.
I'm done.
But
I've been up since 4, so.
yeah, ooh, I couldn't do
Hungry.
that. Like I didn't wake up until 6:30 this morning, so
Yeah.
um so I got home from work and Skylar didn't make dinner. They just went and got hot dogs from the squeeze in.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, is that what you want? And I'm like, not really, but that's what I got anyway. So we went and I got a hot dog, sour cream and onion chips, a Dr. Pepper, came home, ate one of Harlow's like fruit roll up things, a chomp beef stick.
Oh, my God.
And now I want to vomit. Like my stomach hurts so bad. Like I don't eat hot dogs. Like
Yeah.
I would never, you would never catch me making a hot dog at my house. Like I don't buy hot
Yeah.
dogs. Like I feel like that's like if we do, it's like a camping thing. But I will say if I want a hot dog, like I will only get it from the squeeze in. Like that's
I
just,
haven't had one since I moved back, so I haven't had one.
gosh.
I don't
It's
even know when the
like,
last time I
I don't
had
know.
one was.
When I hear people say, which you wouldn't believe, how many people from this area that have never gone to the squeeze in?
Really?
Yes.
That was like a
I know a
regular
couple
thing for
people.
us.
I know. We probably ate
Hot
way too
dogs
many
and
hot
chocolate
dogs
milk.
from there.
I mean, who doesn't eat that?
Yes. I know. Which sounds so disgusting, but that's like that's our thing.
Dogs and
And my
milk.
kids do this. Yeah. The girls do the same thing. I just like they're like I want, a hot dog and chocolate milk in the little carton of chocolate milk, which
Yeah.
they don't do that anymore. It's in a plastic.
What?
Um,
Ugh, you have to have the paper.
I know. No, it's in plastic now. So
Me and one of my friends
Any-
in high school got our hair done. I think it was our junior prom, maybe senior, but I think junior. And we had a hairdresser that was right on Market Street, the same street as the Squeeze In. So we got our hair all done, and then we went over to the Squeeze In, and we ate dogs and milk in the alleyway before prom.
dogs and milk. Yuck. Wait, which prom was that?
I think it was junior. I think. I don't know. I don't know. It might have been the one that I went to prom with Skylar.
That's
That
what I
would
was
have been my
thinking. If it was
junior
your
prom.
junior.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't go with you to get a hot dog.
Well,
and
we were
chocolate
just
milk,
getting
I
our
guess.
hair done. Like, it wasn't like
Oh,
our
I see. You
prom
weren't like dressed
dinner.
up or anything.
No,
Yeah.
we hadn't like done makeup or dresses or anything yet.
That's funny. Oh, all right. Anything else interesting that you want to talk about before we get started?
Nope. My day has been busy but boring. No one would want to hear about anything I did at work or anything else. So, and I haven't been on my phone because I've been so busy, so I have no idea.
I know, I haven't either. Like, I got on for a minute today, and because I had a small gap in my schedule, but I like ran and got food and then just came right back to work. So,
I did send you
All
a
right.
podcast that
Yes.
wanted to do a collab, so we'll talk about that offline. But yeah,
Yeah, I
listened to
started
them. They
listening a
sound-
little
they're
bit.
funny. Yeah,
I didn't even get that
so
far
yeah,
into it.
I'll reach back out to them then, and we'll do something. They seem to talk like a lot of pop culture, like music, and like a whole bunch of people that I'm like, I don't know any of those people, so I'm gonna have to be like, we only can
No.
talk reality TV and like very specific things because we don't know about any
No.
actual current events. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Like
not
the
us.
one that I was listening to, he was like, what did you listen today, music wise?
Yeah.
And both people that they said, I was like,
we
Yep.
probably listened to
Nope.
the same one because it was like the
Yeah.
most recent, and I was like, nope, we can't talk about music because I have no
no,
idea.
I'm not a music person at all. And
No.
I listen to music every day, clearly at the salon. And you want to know what I play? I plug in Spotify salon music and press play. It's a good, it's a good mix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone actually said to me the other day, what station is this? They play a really good mix of music. And I was like, salon radio. Some of it gets a little weird and I have to like skip it. But other than that, it's pretty good. But I don't know. Like I can be like, yeah, I like that song, but I don't know who sings the song. No. Like I'm not good. I
have absolutely no idea. I don't know anybody since Britney Spears, Shania Twain. Like back in the 90s, that's when my music stopped. I have no clue. Maybe 2000. Yeah. I don't know.
Early 2000s.
I really don't know music at all.
Me either. So, no music. So, all right. I am doing episode 10, and it's called Baby Moon Mayhem. Yeah, it's crazy. So it starts off with Jax and Michelle, and they're still sitting outside talking around the fire. And Michelle says that, Jessie is very aware of everything that she's doing. She just kind of laughs it off, and it's very nonchalant. She's like, Jessie knows this stuff. Like, he is fine with this. And she's like, he knows that, I message people, I meet up with clients, he encourages her to do it, to make that sale or whatever. And Jack says, well, did he know that you're sending sexy pictures, to realtor, or that you're sending sexy pictures to, your potential clients? And she's like, no, that didn't happen. She said everything except the sexy pictures because that's not true. And Jack says that he didn't get sexy pictures from his realtor when he bought his house. Because that's not a normal thing, Jax.
I love the way she handled it, though, because she made it so that it wasn't dramatic. She didn't, give him the reaction, so it made it almost uncomfortable from his side because he didn't know the next thing to do because he was waiting for a normal reality star like a Stassi or a Kristen or a Kate or Katie who would flip out at him for an accusation, and he didn't get that. He got a
nope. She was very calm. Jackson says, Jessie's the only one that doesn't know, and he's like, what do I do from here? and I'm like, it's none of your business, Jax. You don't do anything. And Michelle's like, there's nothing for you to do. And then he says, well, so you can handle it from here? And she's like, yes, I'll take care of it. What the hell? So then everyone's in the house hanging out, and Brittany's still back in the bedroom laying down because she's not feeling well. Jax is yelling at Brittany, saying she was the only girl who was drinking, and he's not going to support her when she's, drinking and getting drunk. He says that she, is struggling. I did not like this. He's like, yeah, she's struggling between trying to be fun, Brittany, and being a mom. And you just need to, grow up and be a mom. And I'm like, since when can't moms still have fun, you know what I mean, and live her life? He says that a couple times. She just needs to be a mom. I'm like, are you just being a dad? No. Exactly. Because I'm pretty sure dads don't snort freaking coke on a daily. Seriously?
Allegedly.
Leave her alone. Janet makes a comment to Jason about, that they're going to have vanilla missionary sex later. Yeah. I didn't realize how often.
So often.
Until you brought it up, and now I feel like it just constantly she's uses how vanilla he is.
And it's so mean.
Nia and Danny were FaceTiming with her son. She just makes fun of him
in front of his face.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think he likes it.
Yeah, there's a weird lag. Maybe.
Oh, shit. There is a weird lag. We froze. I don't know. He smiles about it and just kind of laughs. You good?
I'm good.
You good? Oh, wow. That was
Can
a
you
really
hear
long
me?
lag. All right.
Was it?
I can hear you. It's just like 6 seconds, I felt like.
Oh, I won't comment unless I really have something extremely funny to say.
Okay. So I said Nia and Danny were FaceTiming with their son, and he is the absolute cutest. So freaking cute.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle
Yeah.
is going to Jesse's to talk to him about the conversation that she had. Wait, what? Michelle is going. Oh, I was like, where is she going? Michelle's going up to Jesse's room to talk to him about the conversation that she had with Jax. And Michelle gets up there and she's like, you're not going to believe this. So, like, I was just talking to Jax, and he's like, what? What about what? And she's like, let me tell you. And she starts saying, he's like, nope, Michelle, nope. He starts yelling for Jax. Jax, Jax. Like, doesn't even give her a chance to say anything. So then, I know, I would have been like, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you. And then if you want to bring Jax in and us have a conversation that way, that's fine. But hear what I want to tell you first. So Michelle was like, no, let me talk. And Jessie says, you know, I don't want to do the telephone game, so get him up here. Jax is, you know, acts all not like he knew. He's like, oh shit, are they calling me? Do I need to go up there? And then when he walks in, he's like, all like nonchalant. And he's like, dude, I thought you were sleeping. You look like you're ready to go out. You're looking good. And Jessie like cuts him off and is like, you know, I don't want this telephone game. Michelle continues with her story for the second time. And Michelle says, you know, pretty much, Kristen's not a businesswoman and doesn't understand communicating and networking with clients. Jessie looks at Jax and says, what did Kristen tell you? And Jax, again, acting like he doesn't want to say anything. And Jesse's like, he's like, I don't know. I don't want to get involved. And Jessie looks at me. He's like, just fucking say it, Jax. And I'm like, you put yourself into this situation. Yes. And now all of a sudden you don't want to say anything?
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
just said it downstairs to Michelle. Why is Jessie any different?
So then Jax says that she was texting a guy sexy photos and it wasn't about real estate. Jessie asks who the guy was, and Michelle immediately says, it was a celebrity. I told you about it and we went for coffee. Jessie's like, you sent him sexy photos? And Michelle's like, of course not. And then Jessie says, you know, he will send Michelle into a room with 5 men and have her get their numbers. He looks at Jax and says, do you see how fazed I am by this? I'm not a jealous person. Let's just move on. And that was like the end of that conversation. I think as their married couple, they handled it very well, but
they're
clearly
playing it well. But
very well.
Behind the scenes, it's not going to go the same way.
No,
I'm sure.
not at all. Downstairs, Jasmine, Danny, and Jason, they're all standing there talking. Jason said that Jessie was the most drunk out of everyone and was going hard on Danny when they were out at the beach. And Jasmine's like, well, what happened? Danny tries to explain to Jasmine what happened. He's a hot mess. I'm not sure if he was drunk or just couldn't get the right words out of his mouth, but he was like trying to explain it. And then he finally looked at Jason. He's like, you're a lawyer. Can you help me get this out pretty much? And then Jessie like walks around the corner and then gives Danny a hug. And Danny's like, is this for real, man?
Hug.
Yeah.
It was weird.
And Danny's like all, but he was like happy about it. He's like, is this for real, man?
He was very happy. Yeah.
And I was like, did something more happen that they didn't record? Because I'm so confused why Danny's so upset with Jessie. Like, is he that sensitive that they can't, like, mess around? I said, Danny would crumble if he was friends with my husband and his friends. Like, they make fun of each other and play pranks on each other constantly. So I don't know if it's just different.
There had to be, I feel like, more back and forth or maybe mean comments that happened on the beach besides the like little wrestling like clips that we saw.
Yeah.
I don't know. But in just a little while, the men are all outside bawling to each other, which I would never see with our husbands and their friends either. So it could just be a very different dynamic, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Danny said that he got very uncomfortable when it got physical. And then Jessie apologizes and then they move on. Danny in confession says that he has been going through a lot with not, you know, getting a lot of sleep, trying to be the best father and husband. And I said, honestly, men can also have postpartum. Like,
oh, yeah.
I feel like they are, well, he is as at home as much as Nia is. Mm-hmm. That wasn't the same for my household. Like, I was at home with both of the girls the first, you know, several weeks, whatever, and Skylar went back to work. So, like, I had to do everything on my own. But if they're both doing this together, it's draining. You know what I mean? Even though you have an extra person helping you out. So it's like, I think that he's probably, like, losing his mind, not getting enough sleep, you know, because he, at one point, I think he does say here, but I don't think I'm there yet. Where am I at?
Girls I know he talks about it in depth when they're outside, so that might be what you're thinking.
Yeah,
of.
Maybe that's where it is. Girls are cooking. Michelle talks to Nia about the Santa Clarita house. I guess her and Jessie showed them the house in hopes that Nia wouldn't like it because of how far away it was. But when they like were recording, Nia was like, wow, like, look how big this is. And then Nia says that she has expressed to Danny that she doesn't want to move there because it feels like she feels so isolated from everyone, and she already feels that way. So she's afraid, you know, it's going to make it worse. Michelle also says, you know, like, women sometimes we just do what our husbands want because it's easier that way and it makes them happy. And I feel this so much. Like, I have done this most of our, like, marriage or that we've been together. Yeah. You know, like, there are so many times that I necessarily, like, didn't want to do something or I wanted to do something different, but, like, I just did it just to make everyone else happy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, for many things. And I feel like the older I'm getting, the less I'm doing it. But I feel like as women, like, you just don't want to, I don't know, make things more than what they are, kind of thing.
I've definitely done it, but I have also made decisions that have, like, fully changed the lives of my family, like moving us to different states for jobs, etc., that then sometimes I feel like it can be held over my head. You know what I mean? Like, well, I gave up everything to come do this. You know what I mean? Type of thing. So I think it's always like, women are like, if it would be like me following a man, it would just be expected. But because a man gave that up for a woman, it's like, well, you should be grateful. You know what I mean? So, like, I think I see it a little bit from the other side too, because I have made huge decisions that, like, my husband has gone along with, that made him have to fully stop working, change jobs, move to a different state, buy new houses, like, blah, blah, blah. All those things, which I'm grateful for. But I think it would be 100% different if it would have been me following him. It more of just an it's expected, you know, kind of thing. Yeah. For sure.
So the guys are outside talking, and Jason says, so you guys are all good, right? Jessie says, yeah, I apologized. And when I was picking you up at the beach, I thought that you had thick skin, and then I realized you don't.
I like that because it's just like, honest.
I know.
I mean,
yeah. Oh my gosh. And then Danny is like, I am a effing alpha.
That's just so stupid because no, you're not. But
no, you're not, Danny. No.
And it's
not
fine
at
that
all.
you're not, but you're not.
Right. No. Jesse, on a serious note, says, "You are an amazing man." Jesse is just like, jab, and then talk so sweet, and then jab again. Yeah. I shouldn't say talk so sweet, but you know what I mean? Like, he says something kind and nice, and then he just like stabs him in the back again. But he's like, on a serious note, you are an amazing man, an amazing father, and we should all look up to him. The way he treats his wife in, you know, his relationship. Danny gets very emotional and says that he doesn't have thick skin when it comes to brotherhood and friendships, and that he would expect it from Jax or Jason to tell him like how amazing he is. But for Jesse to say it, he's like, that really hit, you know, hard for him. He says that, it really means a lot, and he has been going through a lot since the babies. Danny says, this is where he says, he's up every 2 hours changing diapers, putting kids on boobs. I do it all. Jesse asks if Nia respects that.
This part annoyed the shit out of me.
I know. I don't remember this.
Women just don't respect us. They don't appreciate us. And I'm like...
So the first time, I know, this is me watching it.
It makes me so angry.
Like, mouth open. I can't believe that they were saying this shit on camera. But I don't remember, like, the very first time that I watched this, I don't remember this.
Yeah. No.
So, yeah, Jesse asks if Nia respects that. Danny says, she does, but I feel like... Jesse chimes in and says that they never do. And Danny says, yeah. Do. Jesse says that they will never give us the appreciation, and you will realize that. And Jason is shaking his head and agreeing with him. And I'm like, what the actual fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Like,
they're in their man world, the manosphere world. And now they're all like, just like, manning out on each other. I don't know what you call it.
And then Danny says, it's just a different time. Women expect different things. And I'm like, what? You mean we expect for you to be an equal partnership? Like, are you freaking kidding me?
Poor men.
And I was like, this, And this is when I said, this did not happen in my house with our children. Like, every relationship is different. Jack says Brittany wants another kid and he's not ready. Jesse says, and I was just saying, you know, like, I didn't, like, Skylar wasn't at home with me. And that's what I was explaining earlier. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, like, what it's like in their homes. And honestly, having two people home at the same time, I mean, like, I get it. Like, it can probably help, but it also can be like, at each other. You know what I mean? Like, getting frustrated. And maybe if one isn't at home, you just know that you have to do it, and it's not as big as a frustration. I don't know.
Yeah.
I said Jack says Brittany wants another kid and he says he's not ready. Then Jesse starts crying and says he wants another kid so bad and Michelle doesn't. Jesse starts crying and said, I think Michelle and I are done. Then Jason says in confession, I didn't realize inviting these guys to my baby moon, they would be crying about how difficult it is to be a dad.
I know. He just is the only, like, one sitting there, like... I don't know.
Like, what is happening?
Yeah, he's like, what is going on?
So then Janet walks out to ask if they can grill the meat, and Jesse snaps at her. And Janet, I would have been fucking pissed. He's like, you need to leave. Go back in. We're having a conversation. And, okay, so this confused me. In the beginning, it said the guys were going outside to sit around and, like, have a conversation, and the girls were starting dinner. And she was telling them, like, what to cut and what to make. But then Janet is like, I'm not freaking cooking for everyone. Like, you need to help out. Like, I don't know if they combined two scenes together, like, from a different night. But it was like, it seemed like the girl started cooking, but then got over it and then wanted the guys to finish. I didn't really get it.
So I think she expected, because the guys were out on the deck, they were going to grill the meat, which I think is what she was bringing out.
Yes.
And then she was frustrated because in the house, she said only her and Jasmine are even capable of cooking. So I think she realized, like, Brittany doesn't know what the hell she's doing. Michelle doesn't know what the hell she's doing. Like, none of the other women actually know how to cook anything. And so she's getting cranky, hungry, tired, and she was just walking out to be like, okay, guys, it's time to grill this. And then she got snapped at. And so I think it just all hell broke loose then. She was just pissed and done.
Pissed. Yeah. And I will say, if I was pregnant like that on my baby moon, you know, and no one was really helping, I would have reacted the same way she did. But like she freaks out, goes downstairs. She is hangry and pregnant. And I'm like, I would be pissed. But freaking Jason, like, my husband just would not have reacted that way. Like, yes, he would have came down, but he literally like, the way he treats her, I feel like it's so fake. Like, I don't know if he's doing it for the cameras. Is that how their relationship really is? I don't know.
She seems used to it. I don't know. It's like she seems to kind of expect it. I don't know. My husband probably would have told me just to calm down. Honestly.
Skylar would have just got like, really quiet.
Chill out. Why are you
probably would have
like
followed me downstairs. Yeah. And he would have been like, are you okay? But Jason's like holding her. And he's like, I wasn't thinking about you enough. Yeah. No, I wasn't thinking about you enough. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, that wouldn't have happened. No. Michelle upstairs says, I'm going to eat. And then she's like, I guess this is not a sit down eating together kind of thing. Like she says it to Danny. And Danny says, what does it look like? Which, I didn't understand this part. And Michelle says, Danny, I'm not your wife and you can't talk to me that way. And I'm like, did I miss something?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have bothered me at all. And the way Jessie talks to her on a daily, that shouldn't have offended her. He was just like, what does it look like?
I don't know. Everyone's sensitive here. Everyone is very sensitive.
So then everyone is gathered around the table, standing up, kind of picking and eating at things. And Nia asks if Brittany's still sick. Jack starts making jabs about how much did she drink. This is all, this is her all the time. Jack says, I'm going to ask one damn time, how much did she drink on that boat? And all the girls at the same time were like, 0. And Jack says like, no.
Yeah.
No. Brittany opens up the door and is like, everyone has my fucking back, Jax, except you. And she's like, and you're my fucking husband. Jax is yelling at her for throwing up. Jessie says, maybe not call her out in front of everyone, Jax. And he's like, but I need to. I'm sick and tired of this, and I deal with this all the time. And he's just such an asshole. Janet suggests, she's like, on a serious note, I think therapy for you and Brittany would really help.
Yeah. I can't imagine being on a group vacation with friends and them just like a couple going at each other like this. I would just sit back and be like, what is happening? And be very excited to talk about it with my husband later that night.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear what they said?
That has happened to us. Now, this was years ago when we were younger, but we used to, like, I don't know, like there was a couple times, like we went to a wedding and we all like stayed in a hotel and a lot of us like roomed with people. There were just some couples that it just did not matter if they got into fights. Like they would drink and they would fight. Yeah. And we were down to only a few of our friends that we're able to room with them because I was like, this isn't even fun or enjoy. Like it's uncomfortable all around the board. You know what I mean? So I'm like, maybe from here on out, like now that we're older, I'm like, we just get our own room. Like we don't need
I would never
to save that money.
Anybody. Yeah.
Now, this is when we were like 20.
I don't care. 24. When I was 18, I wasn't rooming with anybody. Like, that was not happening.
Oh, my gosh.
And I don't have friends. So, all of those things made it to
God. Oh. So, Brittany's starting to come out to the realization, that she's just not happy with Zach. All the girls come in the room and are, like, sitting down and, like, talking to Brittany. And she's just like, he's just so mean to me. Jasmine says that she's never having a baby moon, and if she does, none of those people are invited.
No.
The next morning, at Big Bear, Brittany tells Jax they need to talk. I think that Brittany thinks that Jax, why do we do that sometimes? So they're like laying in the bed and she's just like trying to explain to him, like she was upset about what he did, whatever. I said, I think Jax Brittany thinks that Jax is calling her an alcoholic and has a drinking problem, but believing her and not believing her and being supportive of her just not feeling well. Did that make sense what I just said?
Maybe.
That felt like a lot. Okay, so I think that Brittany thinks that Jax is calling her like that she's an alcoholic and that she has a problem. But I think Jax, now that, oh my gosh, now know that even if she's drunk just a little, she's clearly affecting her stomach. I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
I guess maybe you're trying to say that she wants to say that she just like caught something or doesn't feel well. Because I know
she has stomach issues.
She kept saying, you're the only one who's sick. Nobody else is sick, Brittany. Like, you are causing this. So I think Jax knows that even if she just takes one shot,
right?
Because we know she took one shot. Everybody did before they left. It affects her stomach. Period. So she needs to start watching what she eats, and she just needs to not drink for a little while and see if that can like fix her problem.
Yeah.
So I think he just gets so tired of like, he knows alcohol period makes her miserable, makes her in pain, and makes her sick, and he has no like empathy anymore because she's not doing anything to change it. So he's just like, when it happens now, he's just like, I'm done. It's not like you're an alcoholic, it's drinking alcohol makes you sick. Don't do it. It has nothing to do with drinking too much of it. Yeah. It's just drinking it.
Right. And I think like Brittany thinks that because she's just like, he drank way more than I did. I said, I don't think this is about even the drinking. You know what I mean? It's about what the amount or like what affects you. And like clearly you can't. Like you can't even have one shot. And I said, I can't drink anymore. Like I can't do it.
Yeah.
I will get a headache. My stomach hurts. I mean, like, I haven't tried, like, multiple different things, but, like, I would drink a beer. Like, Blue Moon. This happened to me, I don't even know how many years ago. I went out with a friend, had one Blue Moon, went home, and I got, like, violently sick. And I thought I was, like, caught something. Yeah. Then the next time I tried it again, had another Blue Moon, really, really sick. Like, throwing up, severe headache, like, massive hangover from one drink. So I stopped drinking beer.
That's not normal. That's like an allergy or something. Yeah.
Then wine. Wine makes my throat itchy. I get really red, and like I
Isn't
feel
that the
like
same as Mom?
She gets
Didn't
itchy
she
on
start
her
to get
bottom of
weird
her feet.
on wine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mine feels like I'm having an allergy, like
that's crazy.
Like sinus allergies. Like I get like my not that my throat's closing up, but like I have to constantly clear my throat, and it just doesn't feel right. Yeah. And then like mixed drinks, like I can have, I don't know, like gin is one, like gin and ginger ale, whatever. Like when we go camping, like I'll try and have one drink. Immediately it's like bothers my stomach. Like I just can't do it. So it's not even worth it for me. Like I legit could go the entire rest of my life without having a drink and being completely fine with it, because it's not worth feeling like shit over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So, Jax clearly wants this conversation to be over and is like, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. And Brittany's just like, really, Jax? Like, that's how you're going to apologize to me? And she knew it was like half-ass. Oh, okay. Everyone is getting up. Jesse's talking about, okay, so this is the next morning then. Jesse's talking about creme fraiche. I don't know what that is. He has this fancy coffee pot. I don't know what the creme fraiche is. It's something with that they're cooking.
Something cream.
And he's like, I ordered creme fraiche. Has anyone seen it? Like, he's just being all like, I don't know.
He does like to be fancy. Yeah.
He's very fancy. He asked Jax if he wants some of his coffee, which I would have totally been all over that. Like, I love a good cup of coffee. And Jax is like, no, man, I'm good with my Folgers. So Nia was using Danny's toothbrush in the morning.
Yeah, I can't do
that. No. That is a hard no for me.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah.
No. Danny, is acting like a rooster. Janet is, oh gosh. So Janet is freaking drama. Wakes up. She's so upset. I couldn't sleep last night. Zach had on his story that like it was just a blank screen and his location was Big Bear.
Yeah.
Come
this was
on,
the
Janet.
Stupidest, most dramatic reaction to something that was,
She was
obviously a dumb joke. Like,
right.
Oh
She was
God.
having like anxiety over it. Like, I couldn't sleep. He's just like, of course he would do this. Zach and Kristen. Okay, so then it goes to Zach and Kristen, and they're having a spa day, aka shit talking day at Kristen's house.
Yeah.
Zach says he is petty with a purpose, and his post was minor, and it could have been much worse.
Yeah.
Janet still talking about Zach at breakfast. Like, get over it. And I think someone
Janet
even
is
said,
annoying
like,
as
yeah.
shit.
Jessie said he's just trying to get under your skin. Like he's not here.
Yeah.
Like, and if he was, what do you think he's going to be like in the freaking woods with binoculars? Like he's not that crazy. You know what I mean? Like what the hell?
Like, and if he did show up, it's probably because they're filming and he just wanted to make some drama. Like, but what's the worst that's going to happen? He's going to show up and you're going to say you're not allowed to be here and like whatever, you know. But ridiculous.
She took it to the next level.
Yeah.
So the guys were going on a fishing trip, and the girls are going to be setting up a surprise baby shower for Janet. Janet and Michelle, she had planned for them to leave the house, and they were going to go paddle boarding. And Janet just couldn't do it. She did not get any sleep last night. Ever since she saw that post, she just needed to go and lay down and take a nap. So she went downstairs to take a nap. Brittany,
have you ever
and
paddleboarded?
Yes.
Do you like it? It looks like the most boring thing in the entire world and just dumb.
No, I did like it actually. I did it for the first time in Mexico. Now it was out in the middle of the ocean. That was kind of boring because you're like we were in the middle of the ocean and we did this like dive and then we could also get on paddle boards. Well, the waves were like kind of choppy. But where else did I paddle board? It's actually a good exercise. Like if you have if you do it in the river,
and I'm always just like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem
I don't know. It's like kayaking, but you're standing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd rather stand and paddleboard than kayak. No? Yeah. I like it. Brittany and Jasmine are talking about the bar again, and Brittany says that they're owners, that they own the bar. I know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because you can't be owners and not put any money into it.
Yeah, right.
Which Jax has said. So
yeah, that
I just think Brittany's a little dumb. Like I don't think she knows.
When it comes to like she thinks that. The boys are on the boat, and I put before that the boys crying. I don't know. I don't know what that is. The boys are on the boat. Jessie says that he prefers women that are built like a Renaissance painting. He doesn't like skinny girls and abs. And he's like, he thinks, oh my God, I don't even know what the hell I was trying to say there. But I think Danny was like, do you think Michelle is thick? And he's like, no, not at all. Like she's way thinner now than when we first met. But I can't ever see her being thick. And since when, like that shocks me a little. I think he was just being stupid. Like, a woman built like a
Have
Renaissance
you seen the Renaissance paintings? Like those women are curvy. Like, there's no way that's what he's talking about.
No, like they're eating a freaking turkey leg every day.
But he's not talking about Renaissance bellies or anything.
No, Renaissance painting. No. Then Danny says that he has a Napoleon complex. Yeah. Jason and him are arguing back and forth what it means. Jax is like, you're right, Danny. And then Jason's like, no, you're not. Right. In confession, no, he wasn't. They look it up and Jason was definitely right.
I know, but Danny reads the definition. He goes, yeah, that's what it is. And I'm like, but that's not what you said.
No. But when he said it, he was like, yeah, that's right. Like, he still had no idea.
Yeah.
He didn't know what he was talking about. Jesse then looks at Danny and he's like, Nia wears the pants in your relationship. And Danny immediately gets quiet and he is pissed. And Jack's like,
yeah,
that's okay. That's okay, man. Like, Brittany wears the pants in our relationship. And Jesse's like, no, I don't think so. Every time she tries, Jesse said, every time she tries to put the pants on, you yank them down. Jesse says that
kind of.
If Brittany says that the sky is red, he would say that she's an idiot. And then Jax is like, I would never call my wife an idiot.
You probably just did a couple hours
I
ago.
know. I was thinking that too. I was like, Jesse says that Jax is a fighter and has been trying to prove himself for a long time. And that he makes it seem like they're asking. Oh, Jesse makes it seem like they're asking for his advice, which they're not. Yeah. And and then Jack says that his marriage is on the defense too. And Jason calls him out immediately and is like, two? Jack says, oh no, I guess I didn't say that right. My marriage isn't on the defense. He's like,
the fence. I think as you're typing, you're saying defense.
Oh, I did put defense.
Yeah, I think they're saying
my marriage is not on the defense. On the fence.
No, I think it's like on the fence. Like
I said that twice.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I actually have it typed
defense.
Twice. So it's fence. Okay, that was me.
On the fence.
That was a me thing. On the fence. Jack says that they don't believe in separation or divorce and that Brittany will never leave him and that they're just going through a hiccup. And I was like, okay, Jax. Oh, is that the end then? Danny says that is not. Yeah. Oh, then Danny looks at him and he's like, dude, that is not quality of life or a good marriage. And then that ended the conversation. Well, ended the show. Yeah. At that point. So I feel like then the next episode is still at Big Bear.
Yeah. Because there's only 11 and
if
12.
I were Zach, I would be pissed too because that wasn't like a short little clip of them. This is a lot.
3 episodes. Like 3 full episodes on this freaking vacation. This is the cast trip. Like for season 1, like this is the cast trip. And Janet, of all people, gets to run it. That should not be okay. I have a really hard time because we all know as viewers, we're not stupid, that production is like paying for these things. You know what I mean? Or at least like finding discounts or running it in some way because obviously production needs to be there. The home needs to be big enough. Like no one thinks that like Janet and Jason paid for this place, right? 100%. So it's not really her trip. They just assign somebody to like make the story make sense or whatever and not make you think about a show. So she should not be able to be in charge of the guest list. Unless she paid 100% for everything for them, she should not be able to control the guest list. I'm sorry.
No,
especially
I agree.
Zach didn't even do anything. You could at least have an argument that you feel uncomfortable with Kristen being there because she's been such an asshole. But what did Zach do? I don't understand the why with her with Zach.
No, I don't either.
Very weird.
It is weird. But so yeah, it definitely makes more sense to me why he got so upset about it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he doesn't come out and say that. Like, this is bullshit. Like, because I feel like he is very open about stuff.
Yeah. So. And I mean, maybe he has said stuff, but like they just cut it. They don't like to break that fourth wall unless like they have to, unless it's like really good. But yeah, thanks for listening. This was a good episode. I mean, Jax and Jessie both like competing for asshole. Jessie can be funny though because he's so blunt with everyone, which I enjoy. I love a blunt person, someone who's so ridiculously honest and just says the things that everyone else thinks. That's like my favorite kind of person.
I know. I do like
love
Jessie.
him. Yeah.
Jax is just an asshole. I think
yes.
Jessie can be an asshole too, but he makes me laugh.
He does make me laugh. He just says stuff in the right way. And to like everybody too. Like he's not just Jax is just an asshole to like Brittany and then like stirs shit up with other people.
Yeah.
But like Jessie is just, I don't know. He pokes at everybody in the same way that like, I don't know. It makes it more palatable or like, I don't know, funnier.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Danny kind of annoys me, honestly. Like, he's whiny and like, okay, you have kids. Like, get over it. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a little bit much for me. It's weird because like his wife has like broken down and cried and says that this is a lot for her and postpartum depression. And I guess like you kind of brought it up, you could argue the same for him, but he's just annoying about it. Like he's more of like a victim versus like Nia's like, I'm going through this and it's hard. And he wants to be like saved or like get some kind of like award
I do this,
for what he's
this,
doing.
and this. Yeah. And Nia's like not saying about anything that she's doing. She's just like, I need to get through this. I can get through this. And
yeah.
It's but when he said, I'm putting kids on boobs all night, and I'm like, but you're not the one who's actually feeding them. Like, are you kidding me?
So because you sat up and picked a kid up for those 2 seconds, you can then lay back down for the next half hour, 45 minutes that it takes to feed that kid and then get the next one. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. All right. Well, thanks for listening. We are on all of the podcast apps. Spotify and Apple would be the best place to subscribe. Please download or set up auto download. That's like the best way for us to like our analytics to go up. Rate and review us. We would love a 5-star rating. If you have any comments, you can get a hold of us at shadedrealitypod@gmail.com. And then we are on Instagram and TikTok at shadedrealitypod. Both of those places, we do have like a link tree that would take you to our website and all of the places you can listen to our podcast, etc. So that link tree would be the best place if you want to check us out in many places. Facebook page, Facebook group. All the things. Happy Thursday. And yeah, we only have 2 more episodes after this one. And then we're done with season 1 already. Crazy. All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.